Hi, welcome to our day 2 math lesson. Yesterday, we made our number cards and we got them all in order and we talked about what's one more than, and then we had to make them ourselves, right? And we got them in a baggie. So I'm gonna need you to pull your cards back out, pull them out of your baggie for me. Today, Miss Reed's gonna teach you a game that we're gonna be able to play with them. You're gonna play the game with me because you don't have a partner at home. If you do have a partner at home, whoever's watching with you, they can watch how we play the game, and then you can play this game whenever you want, okay? So today we're gonna play a game together with our cards, and then there is a paper that we will do, and at the top of it, it says day 2, and it looks just like this. But you don't need this paper yet. If you want to push pause and make sure that you have your cards and this paper, that's fine. But those are the 2 things that we're gonna need today. Well, I guess that and a pencil, so 3 things. Okay, so first I'm gonna take my cards. I'm gonna flip my camera so you guys can see them again, okay? I love that we can flip cameras. I love that this works. I also like that you guys can see the numbers clearly when I flip the camera, better than when I show you on the other side of the camera. They're all messed up. Okay. What comes after 1? 2. 3. 1 more than 3 is 4. Oh, 5's already there. 6. 1 more than 6 is 7. 1 more than 7 is 8. 1 more than 8 is 9. 1 more than 9 is 10. All right. All of my cards are in order for our game. Are we ready? All right. So now if we were in class, Miss Reed would tell you to close your eyes while I sneak one of these numbers away, and I'm going to put it behind my back. But since it doesn't matter if you close your eyes, I can just go like this. Watch. Oh! And you can't see them, right? Okay, so I'm going to cover up the camera, and I'm going to pull a number away. And then after I put the camera back on, you're going to have to figure out what number I took away. You ready? Okay, I'm going to cover up the camera. We ready? Here we go. What number is missing? Can you figure it out? Take a second to think. If you already have the answer, just wait 1 second. We want to make sure all of our friends have a moment to use their good math brains. What number did I take away? Tell me. 4. Good job. How did you figure that out? How did you know that I took away number 4? Okay, so I hope that you were able to figure out the missing number by knowing that 4 is 1 more than 3, right? Or 4 is 1 less than 5. Is it trickier if the next time I take the number away, I close the hole like that? You think that'll make it harder? Let's make it a challenge, okay? We're going to do it again. I'll put 4 back in. This time when I take a number away, I'm going to close the hole. So it might be even harder to figure out what number I take away. Are we ready? Okay, here I go. I'm going to cover up my camera. I'm taking a number away. You don't even have to close your eyes. Are we ready? Okay, I'm ready. Boom. Take a good look. What number is missing? Remember, if you have that answer, hold it in your head for just a moment. Let's see if our other friends can figure it out. All right, what number did I take away? Number 6. Great job. How'd you figure that out? Yeah, so 6 is 1 more than 5, right? Is that missing? It's 1 more than 5. Is it also 1 less than 7? Okay. So families, when you play this game at home, boys and girls, you can play this with anybody at home. It doesn't even have to be somebody at home. I guess if you're at the daycare, if you have another friend, if you're at SAC and there's a teacher, this could be a good game if you're with grandma or grandpa and you want to know how to make the game even harder. Okay, so you can take numbers away and leave the hole, right? We learned that way. We said we can take numbers away and then close the hole. That's the second way. That's super, super hard. The last way, that's like the master challenge, guys, is if you flip them over to the dot side and you play this game with the dots. Is it harder to know what number it is when there are dots and the number is not on the card? It should be, especially with those bigger ones, okay? If you are a friend and this game is way too easy for you, try to play it with just the dot side, not the number side, okay? So that's the first thing I want you to do today. Or if you're by yourself and there's not anybody there with you to play this game, that's okay. You can put these cards back in a baggie, and maybe later on when you're around someone or someone's there, you could ask them. You could say, Miss Reed taught me this really fun math game today. Would you like to play with me? Okay. I'm going to show you the last thing we're going to do, okay, after you play that game. So if you play that game, you can just push pause on the video and you can play the game. And after you're done, you can come back and you can push play again. Or you can listen to me explain what you're going to do after the game, and then you can just be done with the video and you can play the game and then do your paper. I just want to show you your math paper for today, okay? So after you play that card game, this is the paper that Miss Reed needs you to do today. Okay, and this is something that I would like for you to try to do by yourself. You're going to be practicing counting and adding on one more. So what do we put at the top? The kids in my class, we always say the first thing we do is always the same. We pick up our pencil. I do have a pencil. Oh, and write down good job, my name. You don't have to put your number, boys and girls, in my class if you don't want to. You're not going to turn it into a mailbox. Okay, so the instructions here, they say count the objects, draw one more, and then write the answer. So for example, boys and girls, how many dogs are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it want you to just write the number 5 in this spot? No, it says draw one more. Okay, there were 5 dogs. It wants us to draw one more dog. I'm holding the camera with one hand and I'm trying to draw with the other. And we all know that Miss Reed is not the best artist in the world, but that's okay. She's going to try anyways, right? So I'm drawing one more. Probably kind of hard to see, huh, on the camera. All right, well, there's my doggy. Does that look okay? That's all right. Okay, so I drew one more, right? Now, how many dogs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number we would write in the box is the number 6. Okay? There were 5 objects. We drew one more, and then we wrote the number for all of them. 6 is one more than 5. You will do the same thing over here with the birds and the snakes and the frogs. Those guys are so cute. And then down at the bottom it says write your numbers from 0 to 15. So 0 goes here, then number 1, okay? Do not start with number 1. Make sure you start with a 0, all right? I think you guys can do that all by yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in math. I'm going to flip the camera real fast before I say goodbye. All right, so have fun with your card game. That's a card game you can play as many times as you want with whomever you'd like to play with. Remember, use the numbers first. You could leave the holes if you think you need the holes. If the holes are too easy, you can push them together. And then if it's still too easy peasy, flip them over and use the dots, okay? So you're gonna play the game with the cards, and then you're gonna do that paper for me, okay? After you're finished with that, the only other thing you need to do for math today is make sure that you get in your time on Gigi, okay? All right, I miss you so much, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.